and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Hart, De'Aaron Fox out there with Hart. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Derek Lively is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Hawkins in at the 3 spot. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
All eyes tonight are on the elite matchup at small forward. I spoke with MP about it, and he said it's a great test for both of us. Not as much individually, but more like which guy can lead his team to a win, who can get it done. He wants to let the scoreboard do the talking. Guys?
And thanks for the story. You know you have to like that attitude. Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity.
Now, here's Fox, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. Gets a very good look and converts.
The floor general of this team, Fox, with a nice setup there.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smith finds MP. Takes it from 10. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Vassell outside. Hart wide open. He fires. Pass to Harper. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Lively. Curry passes to MP. That one falls. What a season it was for MP. Greg, a great playoff run, and now he'll forever be a 2-time NBA champion.
And every title run is different. MP knows that now, but the way his team came together in the postseason was fantastic. A great season capped off with another ring for MP.
Wembanyama, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Here's Vassell, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Vassell against MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hawkins, a screen on Fox. Down low. It's tipped. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 6.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. You know MP and this team are coming off back-to-back championships, and now they're hoping to three-peat, something that's only been accomplished a handful of times since 1966. When I asked MP about it, he told me we want to be mentioned among the all-time great teams. We think we're up there with MJ's Bulls and the Kobe Shaq Lakers, but we need to win again this year to get that validation.
They are chasing history. Thanks for that story. And I'm sure last season is still fresh in MP's mind, Greg. He accomplished what very few players before him have done, winning the MVP in the finals for a second time. Wow.
And there's something about the biggest stage in the sport that brings out the best in him. It says something about his mental toughness as well. Not everybody thrives under pressure like he does.
Well, last year, Greg, MP continuing to cement himself as an elite player in this NBA.
First team All-NBA for a second time. MP has become a franchise player, someone you build your team around.
And coming off an all-defensive first-team selection, Greg, wow, what does that mean to MP?
Kevin, it means he's doing it right. And award in hand, at this point, his reputation precedes him. So he can be even more aggressive with the refs, oftentimes giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Now, here's Hart. Following the miss by MP. On the clock, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And already they've staked out a noticeable.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Now, here's Fox. Still scoreless. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now, Hart, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Outside Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper, and the shot goes down. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Pajemski. And here is MP. Outside for Curry. Curry gets the screen from Hawkins. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Kuminga against Hart. Wembanyama left side. Back to Hart. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Pajemski. Curry deciding where to go with it. MP sets the screen for Curry. Count it. Good. Curry's got his second basket. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 1. Pass to Castle. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Khalil Ware's checked in for the Warriors. Jones checked in for the Spurs. Castle against Curry. Jones up top. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP outside. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10. And coming off his second league MVP award, Greg MP is certainly cementing his place as one of the best to ever do it.
Well, Kevin, you look at the players to win multiple MVPs, every single one in the hall or headed there, and he'll be no exception.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And San Antonio has possession after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Throws it up high. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. MP outside. And they double up MP. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Hawkins. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Hart. Back to Castle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
MP with a screen on Castle. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Jared Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Harris is checked in for MP. Dean comes in for Brandon Bajemski. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Stephen Curry. Belders checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. To the paint, here's Ware. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Excellent timing from Lonzo. He's got such a high basketball IQ. Knows how to read play.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's Fox with the drive. 6 to shoot. A 3. Excellent D there from Ball. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Lonzo Ball. Jabari Smith is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ware in at the 5. Here's Castle. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. The kick out to Fox. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Number 38, Florine Stefan.
Warriors leading by 5. Ball dishes to Ware. Harris outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, plays like that take real poise. Harris didn't let the physical defense get the better of him inside.
And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Here's Ball. Plays it up off the glass. Ball's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Not settling there. Lonzo gets inside for a high percentage look.
Here's Stephen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these teams were in 2 completely different categories last year, but hopefully the season series this year is much more competitive.
And here is Fox, following the 3 from Jabari Smith. Outside Collins, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Ware. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D that time from Jones. Outside, Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead. Fox against Ball. Screen by Smith. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Top of the key jumper, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Fox feeling it out a bit. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Hassel misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. It's stolen by Harris. And it's Ware in the corner. Pass to Levine. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Levine's got his first basket of the night.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. MP comes in for Tobias Harris. Podziemski, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ball. Vassell with it. Nothing on the board. Jones kicks to Fox. just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. Warriors leading by 4. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
MP now in his 3rd year in the NBA, and Greg, it didn't take long for him to become one of the elite players.
One shot.
And Kevin, to win an MVP as young as MP did, that's rare. To think he has another decade or so at the top of his game has got to be a nightmare for opposing teams.
And now, in his 3rd year as an NBA player, you know, Greg, it feels like MP is just starting to scratch the surface of his skill.
And this is when you start seeing the type of player someone is long-term. I know MP is starting to figure things out, and I'm excited to see what he can accomplish.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And Greg, the reigning Rookie of the Year, MP, now in his 2nd season in the NBA, and the expectations, well, they couldn't be higher.
So true. Think about how much MP impressed as a rookie, especially coming in as a 2nd-round pick. To have that level of unexpected impact makes you wonder what we're going to see from this young man this season. There's a huge amount of potential in this kid.
Here's Castle, following the basket by MP. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Jabari Smith. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Now, here's Vassell. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Hawkins. San Antonio with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And MP now in his 3rd year in the NBA, a lot of expectations. And Greg, he's delivered.
And everyone wanted immediate success from MP. Well, 2 years in, and he's delivered on everything that was asked of him.
Brewer is checked in for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. He had 27 points last game. They double-team Wembanyama. Harper, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Hawkins. Oh, here he comes!
Goodness. Whew. Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Out to the right wing, to the middle. Here's Harper. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Harper's got 6 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
MP passes to Curry. From about 19 feet. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 9.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Castle with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Back to Castle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama is so unselfish.
And here is Curry. He's got 9. MP going to work inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's Curry outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Castle, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 11. Shoots from the elbow. Pass to Podziemski. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And for the Spurs, they're shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Here's Harper. Now Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harper.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Randolph checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Green in for Brandon Podziemski. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Now, here's Harper. He had 25 points in the win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Curry making it look so easy.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Curry dishes to MP. Kuminga sends a screen for MP. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Three-pointer, Fox. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drumline. And measuring up the shot. for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. Let's start with MP. He has been fantastic. He's had a blazing hot start, I'd say.
You know what else is hot? This suit I got on. Check this thing out.
Ooh, man.
If by hot you're meaning sweating, then yeah. Somebody get Shaq a fan, please.
I already got a lot of fans, Kenny. Millions.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Spurs.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Spurs trail by 14. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. They've got Wembanyama. Devin Vassell out there with Hart. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harper in at the shooting guard. Wembanyama with it. Lively defending. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Hawkins passes to Lively. Hawkins kicks to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Now Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Vassell. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes. Whoa, man! Whoa! That was incredible. MP, everybody.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Vassell, the pass to Harper. Hart kicks to Harper. Wembanyama, a screen from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Hawkins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry with it. Hart covering. Here's Hawkins. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Hawkins. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Hawkins against Vassell. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP inside. Covered by Vassell.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Now, here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Now, here's MP. 33 points for him.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Fox. It's a 13-point game. Outside Harper. Vassell outside. Harper with a screen on MP. Devin Vassell, and that's good. Vassell's got 8.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
Here's Hawkins. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And the rejection by MP.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Vassell with it, covered by MP. Vassell outside. San Antonio again missing. Warriors leading by 16. MP finds Curry and stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Ware. The layup missed. No good off the front eye. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Fox gets it to go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And stolen by Hart. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The long strides of Wembanyama covering a lot of ground there.
Curry with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Hawkins, a screen on Fox. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. Zach LaVine comes in for Brandon Pajemski. The Spurs also with the sub. Castle's checked in for Vassell.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's MP attacking.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Here is Harper. He's got 8. Outside, Fox. Here's Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Hawkins. Great focus, MP.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Sweet move, and it's good on the way in. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Hawkins, and the dunk by MP.
And that time, MP calling his own number in the two-man game.
Outside, Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Ware. Here's Hawkins. That's to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Close the alley-oop. Spurs trail by 12. Fox passes to Hart.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And the Warriors with some changes. Randolph's checked in for Khalil Ware. Josh Green comes in for Hawkins. And Ball subbed in for Curry. No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 11. Levine wide open. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fox with it. 10 points for him. Hart outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Levine dishes the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For the three, and Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 9 points.
And over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
substitution on the court.
Left side, Collins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Castle on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Clock is at 3. Launches a 3. Randolph grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. Shoots from the baseline. Ball with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside, Levine. 50 seconds left in the third. All alone. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Castle on the wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Green in the post. Working on Jones. On the wing, Levine. Outside, Ball. Randolph, a screen on Collins. Off target from outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Bajemski. Smith is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Lively's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wembanyama. Now Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
To the inside, Bajemski. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Back to Pajemski. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 11. To the paint, here's Brewer. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Brewer's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lively finds Smith. Lively sends a screen for Smith. A beautiful reverse layup.
And despite the contact, Smith still getting his.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Castle. He's defended by Pajemski. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Hawkins comes in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Ball. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Belders checked in for Brewer. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Vassell. And here comes the break. Castle misses.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Curry after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to MP. Back to Curry. Lock at 6. Lively. And Lively able to finish. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
Here's Felder. Now Wembanyama. Lively defending. Shoots from the right block. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Felder. Wembanyama, a screen. Inside, it's stolen by Smith. Down low. A nice shot by MP. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And showing the vert there. Smith Jr. up in the rafters to finish that alley-oop.
Spurs trail by 13. Now Castle. Launches it. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 11 rebounds. Right there, that is highlight reel stuff from MP.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. And so it's San Antonio with it. 15-point game. Fox passes to Harper. And Jones has it in the corner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And here is Fox. There's the 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now, here's Hart. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to MP. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, he's a reason why they're... winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Jones with the screen on Curry. Fox. Another miss by Fox.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
MP outside. To the inside. And stolen by Hart. Harper in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Jones. Good on the bucket.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Spurs trail by 17. Outside, Fox. To the middle. The kick out to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Hart, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's MP. Lively, that's good.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Off target with his 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Smith out. Outside. Harper with the steal. Here's Fox. Watches the slam dunk finish.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
He had a nice open look right there. Curry's got 22 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jones. And it's Vassell in for Stephon Castle. Fox with it. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry passes to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ajemski on the wing. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here come the Spurs. Oh, softly lays it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now, here's MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And the basket by Blackman. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Warriors. 22 is their biggest lead. Ware passes to Harris. And good that time. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight with a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals,